Buddha had once said, centuries ago, that all problems are problems of imaginations, and all solutions are also solutions of imaginations. And there are only two sets of feelings and emotions that we all experience in our lives. In other words, there are only two ways to live life. One is when we live in beautiful states of mind in which we feel strong, we feel happy, we feel blissful, and we feel empowered and inspired effortlessly. And on the other hand is when we suffer, when we live in anger, in misery, in frustration. And there was a time when I used to think that being frustrated or being miserable or being depressed or being worried at times is normal because we're all humans, and it's not. It's simply a trick of an indisciplined mind. And once when we discipline our minds, once when we correct our mind, everything in life falls into its place. And all kinds of sufferings also disappear, just like morning dewdrops in the sunlight. So if you are suffering in any shape or form, and if you're wondering why, then here is the answer. Suffering is nothing but your mind's refusal to accept reality the way it is. Suffering is nothing but your mind's refusal to accept truth the way it is. And until you accept things the way they are, and if you don't move on, then you're gonna suffer. All kinds of human sufferings, they arise only because of these two main reasons. One is when our illusions meet reality, and when truth meets our falsehoods. I'll give you an example. A lot of people live in illusions and they expect life to move in a straight line, and that's never gonna happen. We are all gonna be treated unfairly at times. We are all gonna experience unpleasant experiences at times. We are all gonna face crisis someday or the other. And we are all gonna lose someone whom we deeply love and care. Now the ones who accept reality the way it is and realize that life is unpredictable and anything can happen to anyone, anytime, anywhere. And once when things happen, then they are quick to move on. They digest the bitter pill. But the ones who live in a fantasy world and who expect people and life to be in a certain manner, and when it doesn't, or when it goes in the opposite direction, then they feel stuck and they suffer. Life is unfair at times. People are unfair at times. At times, the ones whom you trust the most, they are only gonna end up breaking your trust. That's life. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. So keep life simple. If there are things that you don't like in your life, then change it. And if you cannot change it, then change the way you look at it. Live in truth. Be in tune with reality and the way the existence functions. And don't take life seriously no matter what happens. Because seriousness is kind of a psychological disease. Be sincere but not serious. Be sensitive but not sentimental. Be more loving and less logical. Because at the end, it's not about how much you know, it's about how much you care. It's not about how much you have, but how much you love, which makes all the difference in your life and the ones around you. Thank you for watching.